Welcome to Pioneer Eye on Sports. I'm Garrett. Vol State Pioneers are back on track, defeating Jackson State over the weekend 8-4 in the first game. Cannon Lewis had 3 RBIs, while Connor Paul had 2 in that matchup. The Pioneers blanked Jackson State 4-zip in the second game in the series, with Caleb Pika and Noah Ward the winning pitchers. Corinne Mitchner spoke to Coach McGuire prior to the game.
When does recruiting start for this season?
Yeah, you start normally a year ahead of time. So if a senior now, you would have started the recruiting process as his senior year started or the summer before. So that's the normal pattern at this level. At the higher levels, all those years I was at MTSU, you'd basically be 2 years ahead. So you would be, in their junior year or right before their junior year, you would start to recruit them then, try to establish a relationship, identify them, who's going to fit, who's interested in you, all the different avenues from that end of it. At this level, and it goes all the way up until school starts, it really does. I mean, we'll have players that won't make decisions until this summer that'll be here this fall. But normally for us, the senior year is the prime time. So as soon as we finish this season, which will end here in a couple weeks, then we'll start to spend this summer finishing up this recruiting class, but then you'll start in the 2025 recruiting class. And I've already went out and started to identify some of those players already that you want to follow through the summer, start to make offers to, and start to recruit them where you're basically running one year ahead each cycle, and then that keeps you in line, going into the following year.
After dropping their first game of the series on Friday against Kentucky 5-3, UT picked up the series win by taking the next 2 games 9-4 on Saturday and 13-11 on Sunday. In the third game, Vol star Christian Moore homered 3 times, moving his career total to 46, passing the record held by Blake Burke for the most home runs in program history. The Volunteers will host Western Carolina tomorrow night before hosting Missouri for a 3-game set next weekend. Vanderbilt baseball team claimed the series win by taking 2 of 3 against Florida over the weekend after a 10-5 win on Thursday and a 5-2 win on Friday. The Commodores were defeated 6-2 on Saturday. During Friday's contest, Gator star Jack Caglione hit a home run for the 9th game in a row, tying the NCAA record, which was then snapped on Saturday. The Commodores will host UT Martin tomorrow and Mississippi State for 3 games next weekend in Nashville. Nashville SC traveled to take on Lionel Messi and Inter Miami over the weekend. Nashville found the lead in the second minute of the contest from a Miami own goal, but by halftime they trailed 2-1 via goals from Lionel Messi and Sergio Busquets. A second goal from Lionel Messi from the penalty spot in the 81st minute iced the match for the home squad. With just 1 win in 8 games, Nashville looked to earn win number 2 when they host San Jose next Saturday. And that wraps up this edition of Pioneer Eye on Sports. I'm Garrett. Thanks for watching.